Welcome back to the channel for another video on our 22 WRX. This is going to be the last video before Boxerfest, so I did get some dress-up bolts in from Dress Up Bolts. So let's go over to the bench and I'll show you what we got today. Let's go. So over here at the bench, I do have our dress-up bolts laid out. We did go with the gold titanium, and they do just have their basic installation instructions. Basically, there's, if you flip these bags over, there's numbers, and they just correspond with these part numbers right here, and you basically just match it up. So if you notice on this sheet, there are 2 green ones. So that's part of these special instructions, and that's why we also have this drill bit right here. So for the 2 intake scoop clips, you are gonna have to drill with a 3/8 drill bit. So I got my 3/8 drill bit here, so we'll do those 2 last. I think we'll do those 2 last. We'll see how it works or how it flows, but I think those are the only 2 we're going to need to drill. Everything else should be a direct replacement. So let me get you guys set up. We'll start taking some bolts off. We'll replace one at a time. That's definitely at the top here. So that's in the instructions. Place one at a time just to make sure nothing gets shifted or out of aligned. Like when you do the headlights, just do one headlight bolt at a time. And then when you go across, just do one at a time. But let me get you guys set up. We'll get these bolts installed and we'll see how it looks. Let's go. All right, so we got a lot of our bolts installed on both sides and a couple in the engine bay. I just got the APR shroud taken off, so I think now is the time that we're going to drill these 2 holes right here for the intake scoop with our drill bit here, the 5, let me check the size again, that 3/8. 3/8 bit right here. So let's get it drilled out and we'll get the scoop installed. So we just got those 2 drilled out, one right here, one right here. This one's super easy. You could just literally just go right through. Now this one here, when I drilled it, since this is so thin, it like spun it and kind of messed it up. So I was able to just bend it back into place. Then I just like held it with some pliers, and then I was able to drill it out and slip this little guy in. So we're going to get the APR shroud put back on. We'll get all the new bolts put in. Then we're going to take off this like weather strip, replace all those. And we should basically be wrapped up, and I'll show you what everything looks like at the end. So let's get this finished up. Let's go. There we go. Everything's all done. got everything all buttoned up, and you can see right here we were not successful in getting the scoop installed with the bolts. So the issue with the scoop is that it's just a little bit thicker than the stock one. I did even try like sanding the bottom of the other side of the carbon fiber to just like make it a little bit skinnier to make the bolts or the bolt like hit the nut on the bottom to start threading. Was unsuccessful. I tried for like an hour and a half to get this scoop installed, and then with the sanding and everything, I got like fiberglass everywhere. So I've even taken a shower at this point because there was like fiberglass, like white powder all over the place. So I ended up cleaning up and everything, but everything else is installed. We got everything on the sides. We got everything up front. Now there are a few bolts that I added that weren't part of the kit. So I did add this one here because we didn't use 2 bolts here. I just tried to find some other spots for them. So we had one right here. I got another one down over there that you can kind of see. All the way in the back, you got 2 more nuts back there. Probably won't be able to see those, but I just had the bolts laying around. Might as well put them to good use. But just stepping back a little bit, this is kind of what our engine bay is going to look like for Boxerfest. So Boxerfest is this weekend. If you guys are going to the show, definitely stop by and say hi. Check out the build. I know it looks a little bit different in person than on camera. I think it looks better in person, but you guys let me know what you think. I'm also just going to be giving away a part that I've had laying around. This is a Perrin alternator pulley, lightweight pulley. Whoever walks up to me and asks for it first is going to get it. I'm just going to have it in my back seat. So anyone that wants that pulley, just walk up to me and ask for it, and I'll get it out of the car. Now there were some other parts I wanted to get installed before Boxerfest, like our big brake kit from TDMI. I'll put that discount code up here in case anyone wanted to buy some brakes and save some money. So those brakes are actually coming in Saturday afternoon. I'm already going to be in Pennsylvania when they arrive, so we will pick up probably the next week or so with installing those brakes and testing those out. But that's all I got for you guys on this one. Stay tuned until the next video. I'll see you guys this weekend. See ya.